First match of the day. The two best orc players from Korea. Lin versus FoCuS stepping into the ring. Number 1 and 2 in the global elo rankings for the orcs specifically. Lin certainly seems to be in slightly better shape at the moment, but we can't count FoCuS out. FoCuS is, especially in Orc Mirror, always a big threat. And we will jump into our best of 7 right now. Could be a long series, and goddammit, do I know who's who? I don't. Crap. I always feel like a bit of an idiot having to ask this. Okay, red is Lin. So we got Lin in the top right, FoCuS in the bottom left. And we're starting off with a FoCuS against a Blade Master. In this matchup, mostly nowadays, we see a FoCuS being played, always reliable, always dangerous with FoCuS headhunters, especially on tier 2, a level 3 FoCuS push, possibly with a Firelord. Can be very tough to hold for Blade Master players, but on the right map, given good enough of a start, and maybe some nice items, the Blade Master does still see some play. Blade Master is indeed very item reliant, and oh baby, is he gonna be satisfied about that one? Starting off with the claws right away, gonna pick up some salves, and I imagine we'll be looking towards a circlet as well. Second burrow should be coming soon as well. But Lin at the moment doesn't have the resources for it, so the second burrow is really late here. FoCuS, of course, can't take the mano-a-mano fight. Pulled out the Merc Camp. Okay. Scouting now. And we're gonna have plenty of headhunters here being added in soon. FoCuS can try to harass the burrow, perhaps. Oh, that would be a big cancel. Lin needs to try to block the wolves here, but that's very hard to do. And that's gonna be a successful cancel. Almost guaranteed, I imagine. Or is it? Oh, the burrow is not focusing the right target right now. Now switching towards the wolves. Okay, burrow actually saved. I thought that one was going to be cancelled. But no. Grunt in the middle. Scouting around. Checking out what's going on. Really important here is not to fall behind in levels. The FoCuS plus headhunters, of course, can creep very quickly. And if the Blade Master can keep up and reach level 3 himself, he's okay, kind of, to give away level 3 to the FoCuS. But if he should end up being level 2 versus level 3, that's a big problem. So, either manage to get level 3 or slow down the FoCuS. He just killed a little wolf with a peon? I think he may have. Blade Master movement by Lin just super on point. We saw that already in his previous match, especially against Night Elf, against Lin. And Lawlight, oh, when he gets the steal and the item. And maybe even the wolf. Lin is looking sharp. Just like his blade has from the Blade Master. Got a speed scroll here. Can try to chase for a kill, but you always gotta wonder, is it worth a speed scroll? This is a rare commodity. Oh, nice deny there as well. Pops the speed scroll to get the grunt and blade out of dodge. I would say that was a good usage. Healing up now. Has a couple of salves left. This grunt could perfectly use one of those salves. FoCuS, importantly, not level 2 yet, and has sold the TP, by the way. That looks a bit risky to me. Especially if he wants to go for a push strat. If there's a Shadowhunter, Hex, Speed Scroll. And there certainly will be a Shadowhunter and 2 burrows in front, by the way. This means that in case of a push, lots of peons can be loaded in here and help defend. Blade Master would love to get another last hit, but I imagine this one should not be allowed. Trying to at least steal the item. Blade Master standing on top. FoCuS being patient. And FoCuS gets it all. Last hit and item picked up. Invulnerability potion. We have a lot of Headhunters here. Oh boy, it's a whole bunch. Peons already moving out. This looks a lot like a Firelord push to me. And if the Farseer gets this camp, he's going to be level 3, isn't he? Len seems to be in a bit of trouble. Has to contest now with the Shadowhunter, I believe. To make sure this Farseer doesn't get level 3 here too easily. Blade Master falling back with the Grunts, trying to level up to 2, I guess. Shadowhunter pulling out the camp, trying to delay things. We don't have too many Shaman out yet. Blade Master has 3 circlets, though. He is pretty strong. Shadowhunter trying to solo... Oh, he could have used the Hex, maybe. Hex on the Farseer to prevent experience. But wasn't able to. And now we have a level 3 Farseer. And that is quite scary. Oh my god, it's such a big... massive units here. And Lyn has to load up into the burrows quickly. And repair. Stressful moment for Lyn. And this is why this Blade Master strat is hard to pull off nowadays. The push strat with the Farseer is just simply very strong. Purge used against the lava spawn, not against the wolves. One headhunter are going to go down. Perhaps a second. The Blade Master is looking to take him out quickly. Doesn't have a... Oh, does have a heal potion already. Nice, I like that. And up come the towers. Oh, one grunt saved. Super low HP. It's heal wave first, by the way. I guess that's the right call. Woo! Heal potion needed there to keep the Firelord alive. But the Shaman purged the lava spawn. And now the Firelord is out of mana and can't use anything for a long time. And Lyn is holding this. Perhaps with ease. Blade Master's still healthy. Gonna pop up, buy a new heal pot here soon. The towers might be finishing. One tower certainly is gonna come through. Level 2 on the Firelord, a bit more mana for him. Immu potion used. Blade Master now going towards the towers. Heal pot applied. Level 2 on the Shadow. Almost has enough for the next heal. One tower finishes. Peon repair. Is it enough? Speed scroll. Blade Master runs away. He's still revealed. 16 HP. He barely survives. Lyn continuing to look amazing. Just like this whole tournament so far. It was a level 2 versus level 3 Farseer defense. But he seemingly did everything perfectly. 2 burrows in front. Eliminate the lava spawn right away. And I think FoCuS should have perhaps done a bit more kiting. I feel like the first 2 headhunters died a bit too easily. Super solid defense here. Of course also Blade Master's items being a big help. And that's the hero kill, level 3, and that's GG. First game is in the books here. Can't tell me otherwise. Blade Master chasing, looking for the revenge. FUFS is what he says. And that's GG. Absolutely loving Lyn's play recently. He is just deadly at the moment on the server. Leaving no chance to Moon, no chance to Lawliot, no chance to Sock yesterday. And that was wonderfully done. Maybe he could have been a bit more disruptive in terms of creeping, but it's really hard to prevent that on Last Refuge. It's really hard to prevent the Farseer player from getting both middle camps because they're so easy to do with headhunters and so hard to contest with grunts. Yeah, but other than that, beautiful, excellent play by the Blade. Of course, that is only really doable on maps where you can rely on good items for the Blade Master. On other maps, that is going to be a lot tougher. We'll see how that continues here throughout the series. But I think it's also fair to say FoCuS could have managed that beginning of the push a bit better. His headhunters were kind of just face tanking the damage on one side from the grunts, on the other side from the Blade. I'm pretty sure that could have been done a little bit better. I'm not sure if he had a speed scroll in that push. Did he have one? I'm not certain. But yeah, first all-in attempt held. I would imagine on most maps we're going to see Farseer headhunters on both sides, and only on some specifically good Blade maps we're going to see the Blade Master. Like Autumn Leaves, for example, is a great Blade Master map. Amazonia is our second map. Is that a great Blade Master map? You can get level 2 pretty easy, but contesting the middle is hard. Getting the items... I'd say it's an okay Blade Master map. I wouldn't say it's amazing. Alright. Let's do some predictions here, boys. Oh, did I even finish the last prediction from yesterday? I think I did. I think I did. Alrighty, boys. New prediction is up for map 2. Shit. Again, I didn't pay attention who's got which color. I can't ask again. I'm gonna look like a total idiot. I'm gonna have to check out a Chinese stream to figure out who's who. Wait a second. Blue is FoCuS. Okay. I mean, is he really? Wait, Lynn's streaming first person, right? I can get guaranteed confirmation. Yeah, okay. Lynn is red. Alright, 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 alright. We got it. Alright, what's the prediction up to? 68% on Lynn, 32% on FoCuS. And we see the same strats again. Lynn with a blade once more. Trying to pull off the lightning shield creep here, which is not easy. And using two peons, by the way. One peon across the map to mess with the opponent's lightning shield. And one over here for his own. Oh, and look at Lynn. He does it perfectly once again. This is so hard to do. The peon blade master lightning shield trick. Oh. Starts off with a circlet here. Very nice. Also, you need to make sure not to deny the last hits. Whoops. That can happen very easily with the lightning shield. And that is definitely a bit painful. But also the FoCuS was slowed down. Had to creep the green first. Now going for the lightning shield. Blade gonna pick up the item here. Is that level 2? If he had gotten full experience, of course, it certainly would be. But this guy gets a lot of XP. I think it's enough, right? Yeah, it must be. Must be enough, pretty sure. So he gets to level 2 here. That's the most important thing. Not the best items, but he's gonna take them.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's a lot about experience. As we saw on map 1, the level 3 is a crucial difference maker, especially for the FoCuS. Also very good for the blade. If you get level 3 fast with lots of mana on level 2 Windwalk, you can really hunt down quite a few headhunters. But it's not too likely that you're gonna get that. Speed stroke committed, and just like on map 1, he gets a kill with it and disengages. Grunt healing up. Oh, heal self cancelled. That was big. The FoCuS was just barely in range to cancel that self, and now the wolf is chasing. This is pretty annoying for Lynn, because this heal self is going to get cancelled again.
A player's forces are under
He made a slight movement error. When this grunt hit the heal self, he stopped moving for a little while. And little mistakes like that can really start to hurt you. Lynn has to get the grunt back into range, start healing him up again, and he's running low on heal selves here. He's going to get that headhunter, though. Doesn't want to commit the Windwalk. Will have to, though. Oh, nice block. With the peon, the blade is stuck. Oh. It's a bit scary here. He'll have Windwalk. Is there a reveal? No. Items on the FoCuS here. Not really that grand. But then is managing to slow down the FoCuS creeping. If the FoCuS is left to creep freely in the middle with these two camps, he's going to get level 2 and 2 items. This is what Lynn is trying to avoid as best he can. Meets up with the grunts again. Time now for the last heal self. Heal self. No heal self?
A player's forces are under attack.
Curious. And he misses the last hit. Slight mistake there. Lin was just barely not in time. Knows that the Farseer will play around the big last hit. And is threatening the Headhunters again. Forces the speed scroll. That is already a slight victory. Those speed scrolls, very, very crucial. And the Shadow Hunter comes. The Boro was a bit late, so perhaps the third grunt slightly delayed. Oh, and this grunt here. Uh-oh, Lin. Not paying attention to his first two grunts super well. Especially this one is taking a lot of damage. And this one's still hurt. So, this is a bit problematic now for Lin. He can't use these grunts too easily to heal. Can't use... to creep, I mean, needs him to heal him first. So the Shadow Hunter has to be used aggressively, maybe. Blade Master... doesn't get it. Chain Lightning used and last hit secured. And now the Farseer only needs the little green for the level 3. And this game again looks very similar. And the Blade Master is going to have no mana left for the defense. If, again, we're going to see an aggressive play here by FoCuS is, however... Oh, Blade Master almost getting surrounded. Not going for a Fire Lord this time. It is the Shadow Hunter. Oh, and the Blade might be dead. Hex? Uh-oh. I think he's dead, right? Shadow Hunter coming from the south. Needs to get into range for the speed throw, but it's too late. Blade Master. Oh, heal wave is just barely not quick enough. Oh, and that's a big problem. Oh, and this item also. This creep is going to go to FoCuS, and this is a horrible position. Terrible position for Lin. Slight mistakes by Lin this game. Oh my god! No, he didn't get the last hit. That was close. Speed scroll to get the grunt away here from the Hex. Yeah, especially the first two grunts, not controlled perfectly. And if you make slight mistakes against fast Headhunters, you can quickly lose the game. This is something we have seen throughout multiple matchups. Game is not over yet, but Lin certainly not in a great position. However, FoCuS doesn't have the additional summons from a Fire Lord, so perhaps the follow-up push is going to be a little bit weaker. He's got Kodos coming, and now Peons joining. We have two Boros in front again, but this one is not even finished yet. Also, the base build here, perhaps not the best. This Boro probably should have been Boro number 3, not Boro number 4. One more purge at the moment. Another one soon. Very effective right now against the wolves, but the Farseer still has lots of mana left, obviously. Blade Master returns, though, and he is pretty tanky here with the items that he has. Heat Wave comes through. Lin says, not so fast FoCuS. This game is not over yet. But now the Kodos also add in an additional threat against the grunts. As the peons are arriving. Mana starting to run low on many sides. And has to try to dodge against the Kodos. Wolf summoned again. We have a Sentry Ward against the Blade Master, if I see that right. Oh, with the Headhunter damage against the Shaman is very painful. Hex, and this grunt goes down as well. Not an easy defense at all for Lin. Of course, the ease of execution clearly on the Headhunter side. Mass Repair coming in. Oh my god, it's not enough though. So much damage! Look at those Headhunters. Hex? Oh! Didn't use the Invul Potion! Oh my god, huge mistake by FoCuS. Yet the Invul on the first hero didn't pop it. But Lin took a lot of damage in the meantime. Doesn't have heal cells right now to recover, which is also painful for him. One Burrow has fallen. His supply block needs to set up the next one and repair and get back to the shop. Lin is not out of the woods yet. Level 3 on the Farseer. It's going to take a long time until he's back. 3 Kodos, tons of Headhunters. Lin needs to be patient. He's got some time here, I guess. He's going to go for the hero, perhaps. He's got a Hex ready. He's got a no heal pot on the blade. I thought he might. One Headhunter taken out. That's level 3. It's a good upgrade for his blade. And finally, he might have the time to heal up again. He's got some salves. Can buy more on the Shadow. It's close to level 3. That would be a huge level up. He needs a bit more experience. The green here could give him level 3, perhaps. FoCuS with a big blunder, losing the first hero. Is he gonna cancel him on Tavern Res? I guess at this point you may as well wait for him to be revived normally. Mana Potion, Speed Scroll. Lyn would love to get something done, but he doesn't want to overextend. He knows he's had a good hold here. 2 raiders now in the mix as well. Kind of surprised that he's not creeping a camp for level 3. This would have been the easiest choice, this one. Alright, now he's gonna do it. FoCuS sees it, thanks to the sentry. Not like he can really punish this. This is, after all, a very safe play. Level 3 Shadow Hunter. That's a big level up. Late Master Scouting also on point. Oh, he doesn't have Windwalk 2. Interesting. He's actually going crit 2. I would have thought with Windwalk 2 he would have been able to chase very nicely. Also considering all the mana that he had. Alright, the Farseer's back. The thing is now also the Shaman have tons of mana. This is something else we need to consider. With this time of passivity, this is where the mana units really kick in. We have so many purges, so the Hexes and Wolves shouldn't be able to do much. Wolves being summoned into the back, but they are one-shot by the purges. Late Master running in, but between the Kodos and Ensnares, the Grunts are having a very tough time. I think it's wise to transition here to Headhunters like Len's doing. He did get the War Mill by now. I wonder if Reinforced Defense might not be a good call. Aggressive Purges also against Headhunters. Oh, the Blade is dodging the Kodo, or is blocking the Kodo rather, away from the Grunt. That was pretty sick. Speed Scroll used, Purge again. You can see the Mass Purge is being used very nicely. As Len knows, he's got so many Purges that are available to him here. Used plenty, still has lots left over. Maybe even the Lightning Shield could be thrown in here. He does have Adept Training. Kodo Beasts haven't all eaten something. This one still has an empty stomach. Lots of target fire on the Blade. But of course he is quite tanky. 6.8 armor. Lots of health. 900. I like that he kept the gauntlets. Every little thing here helps. And FoCuS's army is dwindling away. Linsel has the supply deficit, but he's got the stronger heroes by far. Chain Lightning comes through. Speed Scroll to reposition. And the Purge every time perfectly in unison with the target fire. But now the Shadow Hunter is out of mana for Lyn, but the mana potion was ready. Clarity right after. Could go for a second mana potion in a moment when he's got the cash. And now Lightning Shield as well for the first time on the Blade, if rightly positioned. Could be a lot more damage. Also FoCuS getting more kills though. Level 4 now for the Farseer, but not too much mana for him anymore. Kodo up there, almost falling. The Headhunters now on Lyn's side, working out perfectly. Blade chasing for more. The next Speed Scroll was used. This is the last Speed Scroll for quite some time. This Kodo somehow survived this ordeal. And suddenly all the Shaman are dead. And that's perhaps again where FoCuS can come back. But now the Wolves can be very effective again. New Shaman are, of course, coming out quickly. Hex on the Raider. Getting rid of the Ensnare here is important. And of course, the more levels that are achieved, the better it is for Lyn, because he's got the strong Blade Master. And his Hex cannot be disabled, as there's no Dispel on the enemy side. Useful. The Wolves are ready again. We'll have to see an Invul Potion here, maybe? But Lyn not gonna get that one. Oh my god. 1 HP! The Headhunter survives. Oh, and this Headhunter here freed the Grunt, actually. Killed the Kodo. During all this madness. Oh, Hex. FoCuS fire. Shadowhunter in trouble. Has 1 heal wave. Uses it right away. But there's more Hex ready. And Lyn's Shadowhunter might be the target here. Will be the target, and I don't think he can save him. Between Ensnare and Hex. He's trying to sacrifice himself, that's what I wanted to say. Deny himself towards the creeps. Oh my goodness. There's more Hex available. Going for the Blade Master, this might be the kill. Target fire coming through, there's Chain Lightning in just a few seconds. Oh, but level 2 Windwalk is pretty fast. Lyn running away, his resources are very low. This game's not over yet. And Lyn perhaps chasing a bit too far. It seemed like he almost had held. But just overstepping once, and this Shadowhunter is going to take forever to come back. And now it seems to be open season for FoCuS. Very hard to make the perfect call here. How far you have to chase and look for those kills, and how far is too far. But this Shadowhunter going down was certainly the nail in the coffin. If Lin can hold this, he is officially a god. Trying to hold on with just a Blade Master, more or less. It is a strong blade on level 4. But a much bigger army here for the Orc. Blade Master is revealed and might be going down here. Yep. Invoke Potion used this time, and that's the GG. FoCuS equalizes with a pretty simple strategy. Fast-tier Headhunters, when going up against Blade, basically always go for this play. Creep level 3, try to not to lose too many Headhunters early on, and then tier 2 push. Yeah, the mistake there, I think, was chasing beyond the neutral shop when Lin went north, when he had the opportunity to fall back towards his shop. Maybe a little bit of overconfidence. When first he held that difficult push at the beginning, but just killing that Farseer doesn't put an end to the push. Those Headhunter and Kodo and Raider reinforcements, very scary. Watch their names this time. Yeah. I will. Alright, boys, time to lose some points, eh? Ah, not too many. It was almost 50-50, actually. All right. We're moving on to map number 3. FoCuS is blue. I will remember. And it's going to be Autumn Leaves. I am pretty certain that Lin will be picking Blade Master here, as Autumn Leaves is a very good Blade Master map. You have 3 fairly easy camps for items outside your main base, even a tome involved, and also an easy way to pick up a circlet, which all is great for a Blade Master. Blade Master, of course, can be very strong, albeit fairly weak in the early game, but is always very item reliant. If you find no bonus damage on the Blade Master, you almost lose the game, regardless of matchup or scenario. And of course the Farseer is the very opposite. Very good early, not reliant on items at all, and much more aggressive in nature almost always. Alright, let's do another prediction. Who is gonna win map 3? FoCuS in the bottom left in the blue, or Lin in the red. And I wonder what FoCuS is gonna play here. If also here he plays Farseer, then it would seem like he is completely convinced about the Farseer play in general and doesn't want to touch the Blade Master in Mirror anymore. Could be a Blade Master build on both sides, though. Kind of what I'm expecting. Double blade here. And that's a War Mill. Alrighty. Even on Autumn Leaves, it's Farseer. Okay. Lin again with the blade. Would be kind of interesting if they play this throughout the entire series. Just blade all the way through. Like, I mean, full in, obviously. Regardless of the map. On some maps it's pretty bad, though, I would say. Concealed Hill, for example, I don't think is really good. Very unreliable to stack the blade. Although you can go for a decent level 3 creep route. Keep up with the FoCuS. We also have Northern Isles. Similar. Not very good for stacking the blade, but if you creep passively, you can get to level 3 quickly. Tide Hunters. I'm not sure about Tide Hunters.
A player's forces are under attack.
And off we go. Lynn's items have been pretty good so far. That's always the big risk also with the Blade Master. If you find a bunch of rings, you're not gonna be too happy. But man, these starting items have been wonderful. Either circlets or claws so far for Yoshura this time around. Both finished the camp at around the same time. And FoCuS is not going harassing. He just wants to simply creep up as quickly as he can himself. And I imagine this camp he should be doing a bit faster than his opponent. The damage distribution here isn't really the best. Ideally you want to take the damage from the wolves. So he's going to need 2 heal salves to heal up his 2 units here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, and the claws here as well. Okay, Lynn doesn't even finish the full camp, doesn't even creep towards level 3. Wants to now go harass. And try to stop the FoCuS level 3 if possible. But he has little scouting information, so he's expecting him to perhaps be here. But he can't find him. Oh, but he finds a headhunter in transit. That gives him a lot of intel. That tells him that his opponent is over here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Headhunter's going to be sacrificed. In the meantime, FoCuS trying to finish the camp, and if he does, that's the level up for him. Speed Scroll should perhaps be invested here. Oh, but it wasn't, and it's a fast level 3. Then has to find some kills. And he's gonna get this Headhunter as well. Okay, 2 Headhunters taken out, but down now by a level. But he's got good items. I don't think he saw the Grunt over here. But this one's pretty tough to heal up, pretty tough to reunite with the army. Pretty even game. Everything considered, maybe. Level lead on FoCuS, but 2 kills for Lynn. Is he thinking about the Merc camp? That would be quite daring. He's got a speed scroll, so I'm pretty sure he can kill another one if he wants. Or at least force a speed scroll. One more kill. And again, the items here helping out immensely. Double circlet and claws, super strong. If this was double ring and circlet, this would be a way different story. And here we go again. FoCuS is not really, you know, being the creative genius here. Just tier 2 push. Here we go. And it might not be, you know, the most breathtaking, but I can't blame him. Again, the Burrow here in front, a little late. I wonder if this is not a mistake. But Lynn, you know, doesn't make too many mistakes. Let's trust him for now. Here comes the Shadowhunter. Should be here way first. And this time it is, again, the Fire Lord. And the Shaman aren't ready yet. Oh, the Grunt was chilling here all the time, waiting for the heal salve again. And here he is, indeed. First Shaman is only going to start coming out now. Lynn needs to load up these burrows fast. Kind of surprised that the peons here aren't too active yet. We do have Brute Strength upgrade. Towers coming off to the side. These seem to be pretty hard to reach. Takes 1 minute. Right? How much are towers? 60 seconds? 55 seconds? 65 seconds? Something like that. Around a minute. And then we go. Then approaching from 2 sides. Blade Master flanking from the bottom. And the Headhunter again. FoCuS is kiting. This was seen before as well. The first 2 Headhunters die very easily. And the next one as well. He does have a speed scroll. Maybe he's trying to save it for hero FoCuS against Hex and stuff. But still, even without a speed scroll, that could have been done a little bit better, to be honest. Heal potion committed. Shadowhunter losing a lot of HP. Speed scroll now, trying to get out. Oh, that 1 tower finishes. And the Blade Master losing a lot of health. Has to fall back into the safety of the base. 1 tower close to going down, but it just barely keeps standing. Or does it? Oh my god, dude. The peons. And the Shadowhunter just barely get it. And that's level 2. 1 grunt here on 4 HP, just barely still kicking. Not kicking anymore, though. Blade Master getting chased by a wolf. Can't heal up right now. But Lin certainly lost quite a few units here. More grunts are coming, more shaman, adept training. FoCuS has a lot of mana left. Seems like he should have used a bit more chain lightning. It may only be level 1, but with this mana pool, seems like he did have the luxury. Couple of purges now available. Blade Master back in the mix. Should be an easy tower cancel, and these heal potions are very helpful for the blade. Speed scroll has to be popped, and FoCuS may be pushed away this time. Tower cancel again. The wolves don't do too much. The purges are ready. More shaman are soon coming. Blade Master forcing away this entire Headhunter army. Solid defense again by FoCuS. It was by Blade, I mean, it would seem. Oh, the blade. Soul burn, imagine. No, no soul burn. Blade Master playing with fire. We do have heal cells, we do have heal wave. And there we see it coming in. It seems also like Lin is baiting on the Blade Master a bit to get in free pot shots from the blade and from other units. And that's 2 more kills, more experience as well. The Shaman now, of course, very squish. 1 more goes down, but they're only 130 gold, so can be remade. However, 1 tower is standing, second one finishing. And so is the shop. Oh, this Burrow is important to hold. Important to hold. Lin, too late with the repair. Oh, that's a big mistake. That's a big mistake. He could have used 4 peons there for the repair, but didn't. Was busy managing his heroes and stuff. Items, I imagine. The Blade and the Shadow are back, and of course they will scale very nicely here. Every level up is big for them. Purge aggressively, going for the enemy Headhunters once again. Gets 1, gets 2, maybe a 3rd. Blade Master could chase for this one. Heal potion used, going after the hero right now. FoCuS next to the shop, has to go for a potion. Blade Master runs away. Oh, he didn't go for a potion. FoCuS maybe just barely didn't have the money. He was around 150 right there. The FoCuS dying, that certainly hurts. Running away now with the speed scroll. This tower here will be cancelled. Blade Master, he's in deep. He's in deep. Doesn't have Windwalk right now. It's a bit scary. And these towers provide a lot of damage. 3 units going down right there. Lin must remember that this is not over yet. Oh my god, he's really going in. Dude. Oh my god, the soul burn. Split second before the Windwalk. Or after the Windwalk? After the Windwalk, I guess. During Fate time. Yikers. FoCuS is still benched for quite a while. Lin has some time here, because only 1 tower is in range of his stronghold. Still no catapult. Yeah, I don't think you can really go for catapult. I think you just get countered by headhunters too much. Going now for the Fire Lord, and there's a Hex, which means no healing. Fire Lord's dead, and this must be the game. GG is called. Lyn takes the 2-1, holding the second tower push on the third map. FoCuS trying again and again with the push. I would say Lyn even slightly throwing that one game. Could be up 3-0 already, but that sounds like a big critique, which I don't want it to sound like, because holding this push is so hard to do. You have to play it so perfectly. Your game sense and movement and decision making and control all has to be super on point, which is the reason why most orcs simply just go into a Farseer Headhunter mirror, because that's way easier to execute. It's basically the way it always is. Farseer Headhunter is way easier to play than a Blade Master, but Lyn trusts in his ability, and rightly so. And now is up 2-1. Alright guys, now we have to remember, they switch colors. So now FoCuS is red. Alright, everyone remember please, especially me. The question is, if Lyn plays Blade again and he doesn't find those strong items, it was double circlet and claws both games here. How would that game look? Certainly a lot more difficult. And now we're going on to Northern Isles. And here the Blade Master inventory can look very good if you have some time, but if you're busy early and have to run around, you may not have the freedom to get to the shop, to get to the marketplace. So here, I could see double Farseer. But Blade Master is certainly also in the cards. Alright boys, new prediction is up. I am on point with the prediction game today. Hells yeah. Alright, like I said, they changed colors. So, Lyn is in the blue this time. FoCuS in the red. Thank you, Ruffins, with the 11-month resub. Says, much love, Remo, less than 3. Thank you, my man. Much love to you as well, wherever you are. Alright, FoCuS again with the Farseer Headhunters. This time skipping the Grunt early, which makes it a bit harder for him to creep early on, but does in general lead to a better army as you get more Headhunters out. And the Grunt is always a bit weird to play with Farseer, because the Grunts early on will need heal salves, but with the Farseer build, you don't have heal salves early. Oh, and indeed, Lyn also this time playing the Farseer Headhunter. With an early Grunt, however. Alright, I'm just gonna double check. I'm pretty damn sure Lyn is in the blue here. But, what's the old Soviet proverb? Trust, but verify. I learned that from Chernobyl. Did you guys watch Chernobyl? Such an amazing show, dude. God damn, that was so good. And yeah, Lyn is in the blue. So the first time, moving away from Blade Master, not finding that this map is too suitable.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lyn is going to have the upper hand here with creeping early on, thanks to the Grunt. He can take out the first two camps quite a bit more quickly. Oh, with a lightning shield. If he uses that, he can creep even more quickly. But he's going to hold on to it for now. I'm normally not a big fan of lightning shield. I feel like it's very overrated. But against Headhunters, in the right spot, It might even be good in battle. Lyn isn't even really faster with creeping this though, which is kind of surprising. The grunt didn't seem to help too much. Lightning shield and mantle also on the other side. Okay, FoCuS going to the Tuskar. And Lyn going to the natural. And then the green after probably. To get that level 3. When both players play FoCuS, then normally pushing isn't too wise, as you're always going to have the attacker's disadvantage. So in this double FoCuS play, we should expect tier 3, right? Tier 3, Berserkers, Triple Hero, Bloodlust. Rah, rah, rah. That's the latest state that I was aware of. These are very good TC items. Especially if he also finds a ring. Alright, looking at the marketplace, what do we got? Sells the parry up, that makes me sad. And doesn't buy anything. Okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, the Konkan is watching without video. Now Twitch chat tells you this. Is this new? Didn't even know that existed. Chain Lightning finds 1 kill. If it's a 2 for 0 trade, this would be very painful. Oh, and the deny also fails. Yikes. That wolf is almost level 3. Ooh, FoCuS. He's stumbling a bit here. This certainly wasn't great for him. In these early skirmishes, that 1 grunt also kind of helps. Tanky, beefy boy in the middle. Oh, and it's Fire time, I guess. Tier 2 about to finish.
Forces are under attack.
Panda! Panda second. Alright. I always feel like if you have Orc heroes, why would you ever choose any other heroes? You know? Like TC and Shadowhunter are so good, but... Panda it is, alrighty. Very good, of course, to get him instantly from the tavern. Lodge as well. No bestiary yet. Obviously, Lyn had the 2 kills that he was able to find, so he's got the tempo advantage. And perhaps even you could count the grunt towards that tempo advantage. Gonna take out 1 Burrow right now. There's also a way to far get ahead in tech, but he's not teching. Out comes the Shadowhunter. It's gonna be Hex first, I imagine. Yes, indeed, sir. But the level 2 wolves are such a huge advantage. Speaking of tempo, another tier 3 begins. Reinforced defenses had to be invested into here to have a safe, secured base, but FoCuS still supply blocks. What a rough game, dude. Yikes. Score the beast is available if FoCuS wants to have a better chance here. Oh, chasing after the FoCuS here, trying to force that TP. Then gonna have to TP out before the next Hex. Does so, just barely in time. Still holds on to the Throw of the Beast. That's relevant for the late game. FoCuS has now started his own tier 3, but he's still supply blocked. And Lyn is pulling ahead in supply. This level 3 is needed desperately. Troll region was researched here, which is always a nice feel-good upgrade to have. Orcs sometimes skip it if they feel like they need the resources more urgently elsewhere. Wand of the Wind. Is that good? Depends on how much mana your opponent's shaman have and how fast their reactions are. If those are good, then the item is not so great. But can always come as a surprise, of course, especially the first charge. Oh, if he gets the FoCuS here, would be easy TP forced. It doesn't quite.
A player's forces are under attack.
I like the base build. It's fully walled off, so the wolves can't get in, can't harass the peons. That's nice.
A town is under
Lin
siege.
did not quite wall off his base, I believe. The army simply looks so much bigger for Lin. Panda didn't choose the second skill point. Oh, now he did. Drunken Haze. Orcs especially have a bit of a tough time replenishing lots of mana. They don't have statues, they don't have Moonwells, don't have Archmage Aura. They do have Clarities, but that's sort of it. Running in with a Speed Scroll, Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire connects. Heat Wave was used. Oh, and the FoCuS here might be in trouble. Might have to be fast with the Purge against the Hex. FoCuS needs to go for a big play, needs to go for the hero kill. There's the Hex, and... oh, Lin didn't actually use the Purge. The first clear mistake by Lin this game. He had the Purges ready, but... was too late with the Purge on both those Hexes, actually. Not just one. Now he used the Purge, but now it's too late, and FoCuS finding a way back into this game. And Lin gave away a bit of his advantage. But he does have Berserk upgrade now. Gonna take out the wolves here. At some point, Lightning Shield on the Panda. That's pretty cool. But now we got level 3. FoCuS fighting back into this game. Supply all of a sudden is dead even. Shadowhunter is going to join those soon. That's also going to be a nice help. Also here with a TC third. I would say that Lin has the better Tri-Hero combo in the end. Oh, and he's finding more kills. Stomp and Aura could be tremendous later on. And that level 2 heal wave is a big help right now. And possibly gonna lose more here as well. Just waiting for that TC to come in. Panda close to 3, but also kind of low HP. FoCuS still dead for some time. And if Lin has to fall back all the way into the main base, that's also gonna mean he's gonna give up the middle, the big item, and the heal scrolls and invulns. And FoCuS with a great comeback. He was really far behind, but now he's in the lead pretty clearly, I would say, and it's because of Lin's mistake. Very slow reactions there against the Hex, to be honest. I'm not gonna give it up completely. Speed Scroll used, going after the FoCuS here, but he doesn't have Hex. Heat Wave again. FoCuS is still dead for some time. It's gonna be one more Berserker hitting the deck. And now we see a clear experience lead on FoCuS' side. Game's not over yet. Both are gonna get close to 50 supply here, but FoCuS certainly has the lead now. And that's something we rarely see from Lin. Him getting into a good position from the start, and then falling behind due to mistakes. Sometimes it happens that we see him making a bit mistakes or being a bit unlucky early on, like at the very beginning, and then playing from behind and then coming back. But having a lead first and then giving it up is a rare mistake. Almost never seen by Lin. But even he can make those. Panda is now level 3. That can be a lot of DPS. It's going to be essential for FoCuS to have the heal scrolls at the ready. He's got 1 on the Shadow. Oh, and the FoCuS is going for the Tiny, isn't he? Oh, yes. Down bottom right corner. I like that. Oh my god, but look at the Scout. Crystal Ball sees what's going on right now, but didn't see the Tiny right away. However, if the opponent is creeping there, that is a natural assumption oftentimes. Panda picks up the scroll. Needs an invuln, I think, as well. And he's gonna get it. Lin could honestly go for his own Tiny if he wants. But look at that TC, dude. Almost level 3 already. I like the region, I like the belt. Needs to put the claws over on somebody else. Solo creeping the FoCuS here. Wait, where's... ah, no, the Shadowhunter's also here. Never mind. Foot of Cunning. Pretty good on the Shadow. Tome of Agi. And either level 3 or almost level 3. Oh my god, one experience. Can you believe it? And the tiny's up. Win condition, standing for focus. Lyn apparently can't afford it. Too far behind. Both players are going to have very fast reactions in these fights. Between heal scrolls, invulns, purge, stomp, hex, heal wave. Boomer reactions here would be quite painful. Oh, Bloodlust Wolves harassing in the main base. That's a lot of damage. And that is what can happen when you don't wall off your main base. FoCuS looking better and better here in the series. Oh, we got a tower coming up here. Lyn knows what's up. I doubt this tower is going to finish, though. Oh, got 1 peon. And that was level 4 on the FoCuS. Oh my god, that's actually a big deal. To have that level 2 riddly-rattly chain lightning right away. What's getting found here? There's a bit of free experience. Shaman don't have that much mana. And FoCuS has a way bigger army, doesn't he? 60 supply! Oh, and the Invis TC. I think Lyn must know it's Invis TC because he doesn't see an aura or a TC. And then we go. Dragons with the fire. And the Scroll of the Beast! Oh my god. Well, there's just no way that FoCuS can win this, can he? FoCuS fire on the FoCuS but getting healed up as well. Oh my god, it's just a massacre. Stomp! And lightning shield and everything. And Lyn's army just disappeared. Oh my lordy. What a sick timing. Bloodlust. Second attack upgrade and Throw the Beast. Lyn's trying his best still, but he's just too far behind. One more stomp should do it. There's a bit more heat wave still, but the army difference is just too huge. And GG is called, and FoCuS ties it up again. Nicely done. And Lyn here showing a very mortal mistake, which we all make, but he rarely displays, is getting a little too overconfident and complacent, and definitely wasting away his lead there. Sort of like he did on Amazonia. On Amazonia, I think it was more forgivable with how hard it is to find the perfect tightrope walk there, with how far to chase and stuff. But here, it was just a mechanical problem. Like, he got Hex on the FoCuS twice, and both times he dispelled too late, or perhaps he didn't even dispel at all. And that's a mistake you can't make. Alright. Lots of you fine folks losing points for that one. C'est la vie. But you're gonna have a chance to get him back in the next one. Unless you have 0. Then you're boned. Hehe. Alright, map 5 is gonna be Tidehunters. And here I really don't know whether Blade is good or not. There are a lot of claws camps and also like slippers and stuff and a marketplace, but the marketplace is far away from your main base, hard to reach, you don't always have the time, and it's not very convenient to creep these camps. Lots of ensnares against the grunts, slows as well, and if you creep in the middle you can always get found by the FoCuS and you have to run away. So it doesn't seem like the easiest Blade Master map if you ask me. We got Lyn now back in the red. A nice back and forth here between our two players. I would imagine double FoCuS here, if I had to guess. But it's pretty easy to guess now because we don't see a barracks, so that's pretty clear. So Lin's gonna play a FoCuS ultra fast tech. Ah no! Oh! It's a Blade Master with a skip barracks. I see. Interesting. Okay. And FoCuS playing straight headhunter build. So if you use the speed scroll, I don't think you can arrive here in time to harass, right? Also, normally with this build, ideally you want to have a peon scout out to find out where the opponent is. But this is not the case. Lin's going to have to guess. Normally, FoCuS players always want to creep either the greens or the naturals pretty early, because those are very easily creepable with wolves. But Lin is going to have to guess. And without much surprise, the FoCuS is at the green. Lin did not pull the speed scroll. Seems like a bit of a mistake here not pulling the speed scroll. His peon was blocking him here for a little bit. Maybe the fact that he had to walk around the shop is what messed with him. Oh, he could have gotten slippers as well. Just a few seconds too late here. Maybe like 2 seconds late. But now, it's only one Blade Master to scout the whole map. Kind of like it is against a Keeper. And it's a big map. Oh, this looks rough. This looks rough for Lin already. The benefit is, he's got a fast tech, right? Having skipped the barracks and all. Yeah, so he's... Oh, and he's going... What? What? He's going Blade into Headhunters? Oh, the FoCuS. You can force the TP here, I think, right? Oh, no, he's going for the last hit. Okay, gets 2 last hits. It might be worth more than the TP, honestly. Peon. Scouting. Blade into Headhunters. Who the hell plays this? You know what? I think it's not bad, though. If he gets pushed again, he's not going to have those grunts on his side that can easily get targeted. Shop cancelled. It's pretty annoying for FoCuS. Of course, he's remaking it. In a safe position.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, the sentry is wonderful to have right here for FoCuS. But Lin isn't even gonna engage back into it. The FoCuS progress was slowed down, but he's gonna continue creeping now. But he's not gonna reach... Build up too quickly. Naga second? What? What is this? Doubling down on the tier 2 advantage. This is, of course, it does make sense, but it does mean you have no healing. So it does seem like Lin needs to find some kills fast. The sick thing is, he cancelled the shop, so he knows that there's no speed scrolls right now. Okay, that's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. Going after the FoCuS next, but too much damage. Or is it? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, if he gets him. Woo! Chain lightning! Riddly raddly! Oh, he gets him! What? Dude! What is this play? That is insane. Lin is so crazy, dude. That's amazing. Blade Headhunters. Fast tech. Cancels the shop. Goes for the Naga. Goes for the throat. Goddamn. Blade Master now very hurt. But he probably knows there's no reveal. He knows he gets the level up from the Headhunter. And that's enough health. Chain Lightning. Fog Lightning, I mean. Gets another kill. Wow! That was crazy. That was crazy. Double beastry for FoCuS. Must be wondering what the hell is going on in this game. Sick. I wonder if Lin had that on in his playbook, you know, like if I cancel the shop and I put pressure on early and he's not level 3, then I can double down, get the Naga, get further ahead. Or if this was just intuitive. If he just came up with this out of nowhere. I've certainly never seen this before. That was so sick. Lin's got no Dispel though, so the Wolves are gonna be very strong against the Headhunters. And FoCuS gonna pick up a second hero here in a moment. Blade Master nicely equipped once again. He's got 4 items here helping him out. One Headhunter should be going down. It has to invest the Speed Scroll to get the kill. Counter Naga. Counter Speed Scroll. Lol. Oh, trying to get the kill now. He's got a Windwalk. Not gonna pop it though. The Raiders very important units here to lock down the opponent's side. There's still no dust, right? FoCuS doesn't have a dust, so this Blade Master can roam free, basically. Waiting for the Ensnare to cool down, and the Raider sacrifices life, but still getting out the net. And that's the kill. And that smells like GG. More Raiders coming from the main, more Ensnares. That's 2 more kills. Double level 3, yeah. That's it, folks. What a sick game. Ruthless Naga aggression, like we like to see it. Oh, Farseer almost got ensnared right there. Whew. And now Lin can grab the invuln, also the heal scroll. Well, he doesn't quite have the gold, I guess. But will soon. Huge level advantage on Lin's side. Although, the level 2 wolves are pretty good. And Lin is still showing some caution. Item that he can get here, not that amazing, I guess. Wand of Illusion. And finally, the dust for FoCuS. This one was severely lacking for a long time.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's not over yet. Considering the resources and supply, it's not even that big of a lead for Lin. But he got the invuln, which can make a big difference. Blade gets revealed, but he's feeling bold. Runs in right away. We got illusions as well. Don't think he's going to get distracted by these. 1-for-1 Raider trade so far. And we see no more Headhunters being made by FoCuS. Just Raiders. Which means lots of ensnare, but not lots of damage. And speaking of lots of damage, this Blade Master especially is providing quite some. Oh, peons around. Pickaxe power. Raider taken out, and suddenly we see FoCuS far down in supply. And exchanging ensnares. That's one more Raider going down. Blade close to level 4. And now, Lin absolutely overtowering his opponent in supply.
A player's forces are under attack. One
more round of wolves. Summoned the Farseer. Oh, he's got the cloak. That actually saves him for now. He's going to take out 2 headhunters as well. Oh, but he's surrounded by peons! Invis, but stuck. Something's not right, boys. I can feel the aura. Oh! You have been revealed, sir. And that is the kill! Double level 4. And GG. Well, well, well. The invisibility there, not sufficient. Seems like Harry Potter's cloak was not the answer. And that is the 3-2 lead for Lin. Lin now on match point, 1 map away from closing out the series. He went into this as the favorite, of course. And yeah, now up at match point. FoCuS though playing a good game. Keeping it even, making it competitive. But Lin certainly playing a bit better. Not flawless. Not quite flawless today. Lin rarely making small mistakes, rarely overextending, and that quickly cost him 2 maps. But all in all, still very strong play by the best orc of all time. What a sick strat that was, dude. Blade Master fast tech with a quick shop, harass. Dude, imagine if he had been a little bit faster with the blade and he had gotten the last hit and the slippers at the beginning. I think if he gets that, he wins the game right away, honestly. I think he wins the game right there if he gets those slippers. And last hit. But he was just a little bit too slow there. But then followed up. Blade Headhunters into Naga. Canceling the shop. Sick. Super sick, man. Impressive, impressive. What Lin is pulling off like so often. We're gonna go now towards map number 6. It is gonna be Concealed Hill. And again, I wonder, is this a good Blade Master map? I feel like not really. I feel like it takes you too long to stack up here. And I think you might fall too far behind against the FoCuS. Kind of my suspicion. But we'll see. Echo Isles, by the way, would be the last map if we go there. Alright, now I forgot to look again. Who is who? Wait, I'm gonna figure it out, boys. Don't worry. Alright, we got a point payout. And now we're gonna make a new prediction for map 6. Alright, Lin is in the bottom left. So Lin in the blue this time. In the lead. FoCuS. Blade Master. Alrighty. So one option you have to go for here for Blade, which is a cool creep route, is take the Blade and Grunt and creep the shop first. With a Windwalk trick, this is easy to do, bugging out the High Priest, and you get level 2 in a circlet right away. But it takes a long time to creep, which means a long time for the FoCuS to also get up his own levels. The tech for FoCuS here will certainly be a bit slower to burrow before the tech. Lane should start his own here very soon. Stopping at 20 supply, doesn't need the 21. Oh! 2 borrow tech. Really? Aha. Blade Grunt 2 borrow, I see. If he has 3 grunts and he's left alone, he can creep the natural very easy. If he's left alone. The items have been pretty good for Lyn, we gotta say. Pretty good. Claws again here. FoCuS, of course, wants to get to level 3 fast to be able to push with level 3 on tier 2 and possibly win the game right there. And FoCuS also a bit unlucky. He's been finding lots of rings. So the Blade normally wants to slow down the FoCuS and prevent level 3 to make that push less dangerous. While also getting at least level 2 himself. For the tech we have Lyn slightly ahead. Not by too much. The good thing on this map now that I think about it is, if you involve the grunts early, put in some damage, trade some HP, you can pull him back and heal him up at the fountain pretty easily, if they're not getting chased by grunts. By wolves, I mean. Port last hits right here. Windwalk not lasting for too much longer. And FoCuS plays now around it nicely. Gets the experience. He knew that the kill threshold wasn't available. And the Blade Master falling quite far behind in experience. He got the cloak, but that one's not too valuable. Picks up the circlet. Oh, I love this. Look at that. Second grunt, not going towards the Blade Master, but rather scouting, trying to figure out where the opponent is. Because Concealed Hill, for early game creeping, is pretty tough. The green camps, of course, are always doable, but the oranges are all pretty hard. So you can control your opponent's creeping quite well in many different matchups. Another 3 grunts converge, and this is a lot of grunts early. Boots! Oh my god! We're back in 2008, boys. We got boots on the Blade Master. I guess since his tech is slower, since he's going for 2 borrow tech, he's got more gold before tier 2. And it is, of course, very helpful for chasing. Wow, I haven't seen this in forever. In forever. Oh my god, look at these kills, dude. It's a 3rd headhunter going down. Possibly a 4th here. Oh my god, what a slaughter! What a slaughter! Rip. 4 headhunters down. This game almost looks... Look at that. Look at that!
Forces are under attack.
Look at that! 4 headhunters. It's so sick. Like, Lyn is going for a few specific innovative plays here and there. And they always work out so well. Like, just perfectly. It's just amazing. The thing is, these boots are also really good throughout the course of the game. The problem with boots is, it's not that they're bad, it's that they're so expensive. 250 gold is really expensive. They're super good, but normally you can't afford them. Shadow comes out, heat wave, saves that grunt. Wait, 1 grunt died maybe? No, it's here. Okay. All 3 grunts survived. Blade found another kill! He found the grunt! He killed the grunt! Oh my goodness. Lyn with a... just... what can we call it? A mark of genius. A stroke of genius. As simple as boots. Plus a 2 borrow tech. And then, of course, perfect execution, perfect movement, perfect reading of the opponent's actions. That's the harder part. Not buying the boots and choosing the build. No! He didn't get it, did he? No. Okay. Whew, he almost. But he stole the item! He stole the item! He didn't get the last one, but he stole the item. Absurd! To be honest, that was certainly FoCuS' mistake. FoCuS, maybe he kind of gave this one up mentally already. That's ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. Plus 14 damage. FoCuS now very far behind. The chances of winning for FoCuS here, maybe like 5%, maybe less.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he's gonna give it a shot. Sells the boots. Really? Come on, bro. Okay, I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Move speed is so good. Have you never played Diablo? No, I'm just kidding. He wants to beef up his Blade Master here, and especially on this map, I have no right to criticize him. That was just unbelievable play. Holy shit, that was so good. And look at that, dude. Even in the late game, with a peon, he knows exactly what's going on. He knows what he has to get ready for. It's got the creep jack perfectly lined up. Varsi gets caught with a hex. Ensnare's ready. I almost surrounded him here, even with invuln. The kill potion goes to FoCuS. That's a nice pickup for him. But that was a speed scroll already having to be invested.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master quite tanky here in the midst of everything. Only level 1 heal wave though at the moment. That's the biggest problem for Lin. Not having that heal wave on too, but he needs not too many kills to get that level up. Kodo's trying to reach the grunts, but here comes the ensnare perfectly in time, locking the Kodo in place. Has to try to keep it alive with a heal wave. Now gets level 3. That's a big one. But the first Kodo dies, and the Raider as well. That's level 3 now also on Lin's side. Blade Master has the Lightning Shield and a big crit on the Shadow Hunter. Crit level 2, I imagine. Indeed. Lots of damage from the blade between the crit, the items, and the Lightning Shield. Look at him dishing out the deeps. More and more Lightning Shield as well. Since the opponent doesn't have any Dispel, this Lightning Shield actually turns out to be really strong. As the blade is on the chase. If only he had boots, huh? But even without, can't find more kills. These right clicks, damn! Hurting quite a bit. Raiders now following up with more ensnares, meaning more kills. And that's GG. Lin gonna win this one 4-3 in a super strong performance. Orc Mirror par excellence. Lin losing some maps, making a few mistakes, but man, when he's on, he's on.